post it over YouTube and give it the link to me. So there are two choice, okay, which is okay for presentation. Okay, presentation. Oh no, for pitching. Okay, I want every group one voice for pitching. Synchronous or asynchronous. Okay, so this is the first voting. So I'll give you 5 minutes so you do the discussion. 2:15 I'll get back to you to ask whether it is, but this is a voice of the group, not individual. Okay, so each group go and discuss, okay, and get the kata sepakat, okay, whether you want it to be synchronous or asynchronous. Okay, synchronous means online, means that you present to me, okay, and also to the class. Asynchronous means that you do video and then post it online, post it over the YouTube and give me the link. Okay, so this is the first one. All right, so do discussion and then I'll get back to you in 5 minutes. Okay. Okay. So how? My group, please. Oh dear. I'm so sorry. Okay. Okay. So you can write on chat. Okay. For every group. No. Hello. Hello. No. Am I alone? Am I alone? Okay. Come. Synchronous or asynchronous? 5 minutes already. Hello. Yeah. What happened to you guys?
We all said in chat box there.
Huh? Chat box? Apa tak ada?
Yeah, chat there.
No. Hai. Aduh, I didn't get anything.
But so far, I think all choose asynchronous lah.
All choose asynchronous. Okay, wait. Think something wrong with me. This one. Hey? Oh my god. Yeah. I didn't get any update from you guys. I see. Okay, so all choose asynchronous. I am sorry. I thought you didn't you didn't answer me, but I didn't get the answer. Sorry. So the next one is about quiz. Okay. Your quiz 3, okay, and next week or the week after your quiz 4 will be available, but for quiz 3, okay, because of the tempoh bertenang hari tu kan, so I have actually already opened the quiz 3, okay. Quiz 3 is open until 3rd January, okay, until 3rd January. So dia ada for LU 8, 9, no, 7, 8, 9, 10. Kak, I menipu. Okay. Let me check on Elip. Okay, but it's already there. Okay, it's already there. If you want to attempt it by today also you can. Okay, just that I need to make sure, okay, the date. Okay, the date for your quiz 3 is where is the quiz 3? Instant then. Quick. Okay, so week 12. So your quiz 3, the date, The deadline is 3rd January. Okay, and okay, there's another thing about it. LU8, LU8, LU9, and LU10. Okay, for quiz 3. So 25 question, so 30 minutes. So it's as usual, it's a 10%. Okay, so you can do attempt. Okay, after discuss, but the due date is on Monday lah. Okay, and the second thing I would like to ask you is regarding the due date of the pitching. Okay, the due date of the pitching. Okay, the due date of the pitching is supposed to be next week. Okay, week 13. Okay, but okay, I can extend it until week 14. Okay, provided that you will not query about the carry mark, because the carry mark for pitching won't be out on the week 14 because of we delay the pitching. So when you send on the week 14, so I have to watch the videos, and after that then I will give mark to you, and probably the exam week you will get the carry mark for pitching. Okay, the 20% for pitching. So I just want to ask you, which week 13, the due date will be week 13, or you want it to extend to week 14? Okay, you want to extend it to week 14, is it? Or you still want to week 13 due date for pitching, week 13 or week 14? Okay, so I think you can answer me, because I don't think I can get the chat unless I restart the PC probably. So if is it bad, then I'll need to do it maybe. Okay, chat right to or okay, you guys discuss. I'm leaving the meeting and I'm going to join. All right, rejoin. Okay, I hope the thing will be better. Can someone write something? Can someone write something? I still didn't get any feedback, so it has probably. So okay, while you are discussing, okay, I'm going to restart my PC. Okay, please excuse me, and join stand by and to join back as soon as I up my PC. I'm afraid my PC is having problem. Okay. Okay, I'm back. Okay. Okay. Oh my God. Okay. 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 you. Okay. I got it. Okay. So, okay. How about the how about this one? The due date week 14. Week 14. Okay. Okay, so week 14, for those who really wants it to be in week 13, I will open it until from week 13, okay? So you guys can send earlier if you want to send early, okay? No problem. What do you mean exam? Final exam? No. No. Your final exam is still as stated date earlier, even though ada tempoh bertenang. Jadi all of the subject will rush to finish the okay, the final exam starts on the 17th of January, okay? Okay. You should check with the faculty, you just check with the faculty. You can check with Dr. Irwandi, okay, the schedule, or I'm not sure whether your schedule is already out or not, okay, but I don't think so. I haven't seen or I see, but you can check with your respective lecturer also, okay, when is your final exam, because like our course, we don't have final exam. Okay, we don't have final exam. Certain course or majority of the course, yes, we do have final exam. And your final exam starts on the 17th. Okay. Until the last date is on the 29th January. So you will have sort of like full 2 weeks of final exam. Depends on when. Okay. I think it should be include Saturday also, because time is very limited for the semester. So you will have the quite stressful exam time, okay, the schedule. So you may have more than one subject per day, so you need to check. Okay, so for our subject, yes, we don't have final exam. Okay, so week 14. Okay, today is the last day of the third last day, okay, of week 12. So next week is week 13. Okay, on Saturday is week 13, start on 3rd January. Okay, week 14 start on 10 January until 16 January. Okay, so that's week 14. So we don't have study week. I'm so sorry. You're supposed to have 1 week study week. So on the 17th until 29, you will have your final exam. Okay. Okay. So our last date for you to send will be week 14, which is 16th of January. Okay. So you have to. Okay. Same goes to with I need to on your ELIP, you will have to prepare something also, which is personal financial management report, okay, or statement, okay. Personal financial report or statement, which is also due on 16 January, which is the end of week 14. Okay. Okay. Okay, let me share the. Okay, so two things that you need to prepare on the due date will be the same day, which is the first is your pitching, and the second will be your personal financial management calculation. Okay, the deadline will be on the week 16 also. Okay, not week 12. Sorry, it's week 14. Week 14. Okay, not week 12. Huh? Okay. Okay, now what I want to teach you today is actually two topics we need to cover, because this is going to be our last day of the lecture. Yes, okay. And we're going to cover two topics, which is ethics and also financial management. Okay, so we're going to cover two topics direct today, so which is ethics, professionalism, and social responsibility, and also financial management. So the report that you need to understand is about the financial management. Okay, so we will first touch on the ethic. Okay, I hope that you do not have the. Where is the, okay, sorry, I didn't on, so battery is about to die. Okay, so it's about ethic, professionalism, and also your social responsibility, which is chapter 9. Okay, and this one is about the ethic, professionalism, and your social responsibility in the entrepreneurship and business activities. So when you want to do the business, whether it is now in the class or also future, if you want to involve in the business, so you have to follow some ethics and also professionalism. So it means that professionalism means the ethics involve personal belief, value, and good practice, such as being disciplined, honest, responsible, and trustworthy. Okay. Professionalism means a person is competent and qualified to do a specific task, and he undertakes the task in the manner that is to be expected from a professionally competent person, such as acting with due care, skill, diligence, and complying with the rule of law. Okay, regulation and code of practice. Okay, being socially responsible means a person will ensure that his action will contribute to and benefit the society, environment, and country, and it will not harm or negatively impact the society, environment, and also country. Okay, so the objective of the chapter is to understand and appreciate the importance of good moral, ethics, and professionalism value at work, and to understand the meaning of being professional at work. Okay, and also to appreciate the importance of social responsibility to a business organization. So what you will be learn, what is the outcome of this learning, LU, is you will be able to appreciate the importance of good character for long-term success. You will be able to appreciate and relate to corporate social responsibility. So we are going to touch on the ethics and standard of professional conduct, importance of ethics and code of good professional conduct, Islamic ethical value, and also social responsibility and sustainability development. Okay, so first is, okay, as an entrepreneur. I call you entrepreneur because you are doing the entrepreneurship for this semester. An entrepreneur who conduct business ethically, professionally, and in a socially responsible manner is an asset to the society and also our nation. Okay, so it's in asset, not liability. If you do the opposite, means you are the liability to the nation. Okay, so throughout the business activity, the entrepreneur create win-win deals, providing benefit to society by offering products and services that are needed and make profit for themselves at the same time. Okay, so ethic will involve personal belief, value, and good practice, such as being disciplined, honest, responsible, and also trustworthy. So if you want to be a good entrepreneur, you should be a trusted seller. Okay, for example, if you want to sell something, you need to be a trusted seller. Okay, human ethical values were derived from many sources. For example, religion, culture, and law. Okay, so what we bringing up, our upbringing, okay, will actually insert or will actually create, okay, the values in ourselves, okay, which is a legal act, for example. Okay, by law just now it means that legal acts, enactment by law, rules, and also regulation. So what is ethics? A set of principles prescribing a behavioral code that explain what is good and right or bad or wrong. So it may outline moral duty and obligation, and it will provide as the basic rules or parameter measurement for conducting an activity in an acceptable manner. Okay, so when we have the ethical definition, so what will create the ethics problem? Okay, so at category of ethical conflict is fraud, finance, confidentiality, and also honesty. Okay, so major factor that can cause ethical problem in the organization, what is when you are working in an organization, so there will be factors that can cause ethical problem. Okay, lack of integrity. You don't have integrity, or you are lack of integrity, like it cannot be trusted. You do not take the responsibility. It cannot be trusted. It's not all honest. You are cheating, for example. Another thing, you are stealing at work, so that is lack of integrity. Okay, organizational relationship problem. You will create the problem in organizational relationship with your boss, with your colleagues, if you have the staff, with your staff, so you will create this problem. And conflict of interest is also the lack of integrity. Like for example, I am the pegawai. For example, I am the officer of that certain organization. And also outside I do part-time business, which is the construction company. Okay, construction company. So if my organization as the ketua, like as a ketua at my organization, okay, at my organization, all the project semua I bagi dekat company I, dekat luar. Okay, that is called conflict of interest. It's a conflict of interest. It's not supposed to happen. Okay, it's not supposed to happen. And also, for example, I'm working. I sebagai ketua. One of the subordinate, my staff is my anak buah. For example, and I banyak memberi apa-apa yang untung saja daripada company tu. What I mean is untung bukan like for example nak naik pangkat, dia senang naik pangkat, dia diberi kerja-kerja yang ringan, dia sort of like conflict of interest. Because why? Anak buah, so kita sayang anak buah. So this is called conflict of interest. So anything that is conflict, okay, you dapat jawatan, certain jawatan, and you also kena buat something yang akan memberi keuntungan kepada you. Ada dua jawatan for example, and then you dapat you kena buat something yang memberi keuntungan kepada the other side, okay, which is also you. So that is you ada conflict of interest, something like that. And also unclear policy. So an organisation must have clear policy. Like for example, you must masuk kerja pukul 8, balik pukul 5. In between, okay, you mesti berada di office. So that is clear policy. Okay. Unclear policy is tidak tertulis di mana-mana, staff tidak diberitahu, tak ada policy. What I mean is, memang ada tapi staff tidak diberitahu. They don't know that they need to come at 8 and going back at 5. They don't know. So when they come at 9, you cannot blame them. Why? We don't know. We don't have the policy. We don't know what time we should come to the office. So you have to have clear policy if you are the policy maker of the organization. Okay? So it is universally accepted that a person has to be honest, responsible, fair, and reasonable in all his dealings. Okay? And there are laws, code of professional practice and good conduct, religious and cultural value that can guide a person on what is ethically, morally, and legally acceptable. So for example, criminal cases such as cheating, okay, stealing, robbing, rape, etc. are universally accepted as evil and wrong. Okay, ada yang kata robbing itu tidak wrong? No. No, semua, okay, all society will say stealing is wrong, okay, robbing is wrong, cheating is wrong, okay. So this is generally, okay. And an adult will have developed his personal ethic through his upbringing, religious lesson, exposure to the world, education, social norms, observation, experience, understanding of local law, etc. Okay, so wherever you go, you need to know. Like for example, later on you're going to work at a certain organization. You have to know, okay, you have to make sure that you know about the rules and regulation and norms of that particular organization. Okay, and this is the moral compass that guide a person's conscience. Okay. And professionalism means a person is competent and qualified to do a specific task, and he undertakes to do the task in the manner that is to be expected from a competent person. Okay, acting with due care, he or she have skill to do the job. Okay, diligence. Okay, complying with law, regulation, and codes of practice. Okay, so the person must, okay, work or must do their job or task, compass to use these rules and regulation and code of ethics. Okay, so all professionals have their own code of practice, ethics, and professional conduct. Okay, for example, okay, professional such as accountant, engineer, lawyers, doctors, nurse, dentist, architect, okay, and etc. etc. They do have their own code of conduct. Okay, so they cannot, okay, they cannot go against with their code of conduct. So under law, these professional bodies have a board, okay, to oversee, manage, and take disciplinary action on members who fail to comply or conform to the legal, technical, or ethical requirements stipulated. Okay, so they have the bodies. Computer scientists, okay, we don't have the bodies that oversee that, but hopefully that the integrity in ourselves will ensure that we do the correct thing. Means that if you want to develop a software, make sure you develop the software to benefit the society, not to distract the society. Okay, if you know the for example, if you know the coding, like you are very good in programming, or you are very good in database, for example, okay, you're working in a bank. Okay, there are cases. This is true case. Okay, true case study. Okay, you're working in a bank. Okay, and as a database manager or database administrator, okay, you are looking after the bank's database. okay, and a person, okay, this is a real person and the case is a real case, okay, he actually steal, okay, 10 cent from each account in the company. Okay, 10 cent per month or something like that. Okay, I can't remember already. Very long case, very long time already. Okay, he actually steal 10 cent or 1 cent from every account. Okay, in the bank. Okay, some people do not even realize 1 cent, isn't it? Even 10 cent we don't realize. Okay, 30 sen kan, 40 sen. Tak ingat lah, tak apalah, 10 sen. Okay, tak apalah 10 sen. Okay, so to us, okay, we hilang 10 sen. But how much he can collect? Kalau bank itu ada 3 juta pengguna. 1 juta dia, bukan, setiap account dia ambil 10 sen. Okay, how much can we make? Does he make? Okay, 1 10 cent per account. Kalau ada 30 juta orang, you calculate. Okay, so and also the bank, okay, policy of the bank, if the result, if the amount is more or less 5%, okay, bank kira itu system error. Okay, more or less 5%, plus minus 5%. So that is bank error. Okay, that is bank error. So this number, even though it's huge, but it's considered as a bank error. Okay, tapi sudah masuk dalam account dia. Dia tarik setiap bulan. Ataupun, I can't remember already the case. But, I don't know, sekali ke setiap bulan. Tetapi, bagaimana orang boleh tangkap dia? Sebab, dia just kerja bank. Tapi, dia show off. Okay, dia show off. Ada kereta yang mahal, dia rumah yang besar, dia apa semua. Jadi orang heran, macam mana dia boleh dapat? Then orang siasat, then dapat ditangkap. Okay, sebab dia kaya dengan mencuri duit customer daripada bank. 1 sen setiap, 10 sen setiap orang. I can't remember, 10 sen setiap orang ataupun 1 sen sebulan, something like that. Okay, but the amount is huge. Okay, okay, so itu adalah kalau you dapat ditangkap. But that one is the integrity issue. Okay, integrity issue. Dia pandai. Okay, okay, dia pandai. Tetapi dia menyalahgunakan kepandaian dia. Okay. And the nature of business, okay, is that entrepreneur offer product and service to customer and in the process make profits. The business process should be ethically, okay, and legally right, contribute to and benefit the society and does not pose any harmful impact to the country, society or environment. Okay, so as an entrepreneur, okay, you can only be happy and proud of his or her success if achievement is done in a professional and ethical way. Kaya dengan cara tidak betul, you shouldn't be proud of. Worldly achievement neglecting ethical principle and good conduct is a superficial achievement. In reality, it causes worry, anxiety, sleepless night, depression, and self-doubt that may trigger self-destruction. So, personal character and integrity are the foundation basically of success, and they are final test of a person's true quality. So, success is based on good ethical and moral conduct is holistic, meaningful, satisfying, and very often an exemplary for the long-term success that others can emulate, others can copy, others can follow. Okay, you can be as example. Okay, like coach, like for example, okay, that you can be as something that people can follow lah. Make it as example. Okay, common unethical practice among sellers or entrepreneurs: selling counterfeiting, fake or imitation products. Banyak kan? Sekarang banyak. Okay, you can actually read it through here. Article sell fake good is alarming level. Selling fake product. Okay. And then, for example, cosmetic. So you can read it from here. Sangat membimbangkan. Timbang kati kan. Okay. Trend penggunaan. Nak putih. Boleh putih 3 hari. Okay. Lepas tu you dapat apa? You dapat kanser kulit lama-lama guna. Okay. So this is Dr. Gigi Palsu. Belajar guna YouTube sahaja. Then you can claim yourself doktor. See? Khidmat pasang pendakap gigi tanpa tauliah. So this is the pelanggaran example. Pelanggaran etika. Okay. And also this is okay, the receipt. Kalau you buat, berhati-hati bila you buat online transaction from your customer, you allow your customer to transfer you online, so you may, okay, you may face this problem. Okay, you may face, which is, this is the Maybank receipt kan? Okay, receipt ini asli tetapi wang tak masuk. So, hati-hati. How they do it? Okay. Okay, sorry. I stop. Aduh, dia ada link. Sorry. Okay, so it is asli, but dia adalah palsu. Not palsu. It's not palsu. How they do that? Okay, dia menipu payment. So dia buat payment, the customer buat schedule payment. Okay, schedule payments adalah tarikh dia. Future payment. Okay, saya letak 3 hari bayaran akan datang. So the customer akan inform bank in hari ini. The customer inform akan bank in hari ini. Tapi masa dia buat online transfer, dia pilih schedule payment dan pilih tarikh yang lain. Which means hari ini 10, so dia tarikh 12 Oktober. Okay, for example. So ini bermakna online seller akan menerima bayaran tersebut pada 12 hari bulan Oktober. Bukan 9. Kalau hari ini 9 Oktober. Sorry. Bank in 9. Okay. And then dia letak schedule payment. Dan customer kita, seller akan dapat bayaran on the 12th. Basically. Okay. So selepas selesai transaksi, receipt akan di screenshot ataupun di save. Okay. Dan buyer tersebut akan dihantar receipt tersebut kepada seller sebagai bayaran. Bukti bayaran. Dan di sini masalah bermula, receipt yang pihak bank keluarkan sama seperti receipt yang normal transfer. Okey, tetapi okey, tiada juga remark mengatakan transaksi ini adalah schedule transfer. Okey, and then ada perkataan successful. Okey, mana dia? I screenshot receipt. Mana dia? Receiving. Dia ada perkataan successful. Okay. So successful ni, so seller terima receipt, tidak berhati-hati dan because dia nampak asli, dia terus post barang. Okay, kalau yang menyebabkan post lah kan. Tanpa menyemak baki account. And then bila buyer dah dapat reference number barang, dia akan cancel schedule payment tersebut. So seller tidak dapat duit dan penipu ataupun customer tadi sudah dapat barang. Because you already post. You menyangkakan bahawa dia akan bayar. Okay, so dia dah bayar. But because it is successful. Okay, so berhati-hati. Okay, so schedule payment. Okay, customer tu boleh cancel bila-bila masa sahaja. Okay, so berhati-hati. Make sure kalau customer cakap dia dah bayar, you need to check your account, baki account. Okay, make sure that you check your baki account. Kalau bertambah dengan jumlah yang sepatutnya, then you can post the barang. Okay. So the next one is Islamic ethical value for a Muslim entrepreneur. Okay. So all business dealing will be considered as a good deed or ibadah if one is sincere and or ikhlas and does it in the best manner, which is itqan. Okay. Following the principle of Islamic. Okay. So the following are key Islamic principle in doing business, which is the entrepreneur shows and display good behavior and ethic, akhlak dan adab towards other fellow Muslims, non-Muslim, animal and environment. Okay. And the entrepreneur should be mindful not to commit prohibited act as outlined in Islamic law, which is the Shariat. And the entrepreneur's earnings should be permissible by Islamic or halal. It has to be halalan tayyibah. So the entrepreneur must pay obligatory alms, which is zakat, and offer donation also as means that sedekah. The concept of blessing or barakah means that smaller earning can be superior than bigger earning if it is earned through ethical and legal means. Okay, and possession of wealth is permissible, but Allah Subhanahu Wa Taala is the absolute owner of wealth, and wealth is only entrusted to mankind temporarily. Okay, temporary only. Okay, so it's not totally yours. It's not yours at all. Okay, nothing is yours. We can't do anything. Okay, we only use it towards the good deeds. Okay, so a Muslim believes that wealth must be obtained in halal ways and it must be used in a halal manner as prescribed by Islamic law. A Muslim must use, manage and invest resources endowed to him to generate wealth, benefit, goodness to himself, the society and nation as the whole. Okay, and all of these good deeds will form part of his act worship, which is ibadah as a Muslim. Okay, so that is the Muslim responsibility towards business. Okay, and social responsibility and sustainable development. So social responsibility often means organization or individual practicing good ethical principle and act as exemplar citizen. Okay, in the long term, this act enhance the corporate image of an organization and such enhance its market positioning and competitiveness. And also corporate social responsibility, which is CSR. If you know, the companies such as the big company normally will do their project, okay, as their CSR project, okay, which is an act of assuming a certain responsible act by corporate organization toward the environment, consumer, employees, community, and other possible external stakeholder. So example, EcoBiz Dream Project by Alliance Bank Berhad. Okay, you can read it here. And Community Program by Shell, you can read here. Those two projects are actually CSR by corporate, and there's more basically. Okay, there's more. Okay, you can find the CSR program project. Okay, CSR project, and also if you are here, okay, so you are in college, we can actually create a project that involve a program or activity that involve the company, big company, or it come outside company, okay, so that you can actually learn and practice or see how the CSR is being managed or is being conducted, okay, in real world. Okay, sustainable development is defined as meeting the needs of the present without compromising the ability of future generation to meet their own needs. Means that untuk anak cucu cicit ciut kita. Okay, this is by United Nations in 1987. So this means in calculating the process of maintaining human needs while preserving the environment for future generation. Okay. So kita bertanggungjawab. Kita akan wariskan kepada anak cucu cicit piut kita. So kalau kita habiskan atau musnahkan pada masa sekarang, okay, like for example, the straw kan. Okay, the straw tu. Okay, straw tu dia banyak mematikan turtle kan. Okay, banyak like last few years, okay, because of the straw punya project ni. No, campaign not to use the straw anymore is because of it actually affect the hidupan laut actually. Okay, straw tu kalau nak digunakan, okay, juga, okay, kalau nak digunakan juga, okay, straw tu kena ada another mechanism. Okay, bukan buang the straw. Okay, bukan buang. We have to kumpulkan. Okay, we have to kumpulkan, and also we have to reuse it or recycle it into the other product. Like for example, okay, ada projek yang tukarkan plastik, botol plastik tu into clothes. So they actually create clothes from plastic tu, and then they buat t-shirt dan sebagainya. Okay, and also ada yang tukarkan botol-botol plastik itu kepada bahan binaan. Okay, bahan binaan untuk konkrit. Okay, boleh bina bangunan. Okay, boleh dibina bangunan daripada botol-botol plastik itu. So, bukanlah of course you ambil botol plastik tu you buat rumah. No. Dia perlu melalui certain process. Jadikan botol plastik itu seketul bata, for example. Okay. Gunakan mesin dan sebagainya, campurkan chemical yang betul, dan dia merupakan satu produk yang tahan lama. Okay. Berkualiti dan tahan lama. Memang ada company yang dah buat projek itu. Okay, dah buat projek itu. Ataupun dia boleh dicairkan semula dan dijadikan dakwah 3D, for example, and then create another useful products from the 3D dakwah tadi, kan? 3D into. So, entrepreneur must strive to contribute to a sustainable environment through less pollution, okay, energy efficient production, okay, energy and water efficient machinery, okay, reduce wastage, okay, eliminate output of harmful material to environment, okay, for example, carbon dioxide emission and also toxic waste, okay. So another example of sustainable is Shell delivering energy in a responsible way to meet the world's growing needs. So you can actually search the project, okay, read the project through here. Maxis, okay, what they do is, okay, corporate responsibility sustainability report by Maxis, so you can read here. Okay. Any question about this topic? Okay, because we have another topic, okay, which is wait, I stop sharing. Okay, so okay. Any question for the topics? No? Okay. So Joanne, okay. For the PG, how do we explain who's our competitors? Okay, competitors is, okay, a company yang keluarkan the same product like you. Okay, that is your direct competitors. Okay, indirect competitors is company yang keluarkan alternative product. Okay, they can, they don't have to use your product, but they can use other product as alternative. Like for example, okay, for example, direct competitive. Kalau you jual tudung sarung, for example, I pakai tudung sarung kan. So another company yang jual tudung sarung is your direct competitor. Okay, but kalau you jual tudung sarung, tetapi ada company lain jual shawl. Okay, tak kira lah shawl panjang ke, shawl pendek ke, instant shawl ke, apa-apa shawl ke, tapi dia jual shawl. You jual tudung sarung saja. Okay, so, okay, that company is your indirect competitors. Okay, because dia boleh tak pakai, I tak boleh tak pakai tudung sarung, tapi I boleh pakai shawl. Okay, sama jugalah, another example is sabun mandi. Okay, sabun buku, okay, Lux tu dengan bathing foam. Okay, or bathing cream. Okay, so that is the alternate product. Alternatively, you can use this. Tak ada sabun mandi yang buku tu, you boleh guna shower foam. Okay, ramai sekarang orang guna shower foam kan. Okay, tak ada shower foam, dah habis semua stok shower foam dekat Samarahan ni. Contoh, I boleh beli sabun Lux buku. So that is alternative product. Okay. Okey, tak ada minyak masak, tak ada minyak kacang, you boleh guna minyak jagung. Tak boleh ada minyak jagung, you boleh guna minyak kelapa. Tak ada minyak kelapa, you boleh guna minyak bunga matahari. So this is also minyak masak, but is a alternative product. Or, okay, sekiranya tak ada juga, okay, you boleh guna butter, kan? Or margarine. Okay, so that is consider like alternative product. Okay. Okay, break beberapa minit because I nak minum air sekejap, 2 minit.
She said she going to go renew the Texas, so she'll come back late.
Okay. So far no question. Okay, I will continue with the next topic, which is the personal financial management. Okay, you basically need to prepare a report. Okay, a simple report which is due on the 16th. Okay, your own personal financial for a month. Okay, not the group project. This is individual. Your own personal financing. Your own personal finance for a month. Okay. So I'm going to share it now. Okay. Chapter 13, which is the personal financial management. All right. So personal personal financial management is the financial management which an individual or a family unit perform to budget, save, spend and invest monetary resources over time, taking into account various financial risks and future life events. Students will be introduced to personal financial planning, budgeting, investment, borrowing tips and common personal financial mistake and pitfalls. So the objective of the chapter are to introduce personal financial management to students so that they will be able to manage their personal finance more effectively to achieve their financial goal. Means that you start learning early, okay, you will be able to do it. Okay, you will be able to plan before you get your first job. Okay, before you get going into the job market, before you get your job, or before you earn, okay, money for yourself. Okay, so to realize the various common mistakes also and pitfalls of personal financial management and enable students to avoid them. So at the end of the chapter, you will be able to realize and understand the importance of personal financial management, prepare important personal financial management tasks, outlining financial goals, preparing budget, and avoiding financial mistakes and pitfalls. Okay, so what we are going to go through is the cash flow management, balancing income and expenses, guide to managing your budget, borrowing basic, borrowing tips, and common mistake and pitfall in personal financial management. Okay, so recent global development will have made financial education, awareness, and well-being increasingly important because financially educated individuals will be able to plan and choose the best financial strategy that suit and enable them to achieve their financial objective. Why? The report from Bank Negara says that, okay, there are more person below 30, okay, or just in early 30 that been declared bankrupt. This is the real story. Why? Okay, why? Okay, so this thing is not happened in the previous decade. Okay, but it is happening now and it is increasingly happen. So the report is from Bank Negara and also Jabatan Insolvency Malaysia. Okay, so that's why, okay, probably educate students with the financial management will be able to prevent or will be able to ensure that this is actually this is alarming, and by educating the students we'll be able to make sure that you guys are able to manage your monetary much better in the future. Okay, so we have three cases here, which is Mr. A, Mr. B, and Mr. C, illustrate the impact of financial objectives, strategies, and outcome to a person's financial well-being. So the first case is Mr. A. He spends whatever he earns without any financial planning. Okay, he often needs to borrow before the next month's salary is banked in. Okay, so Mr. A is always short of money and he's incurred a large debt, including a loan from a loan shark who charges an interest rate of 10% per month. His debt is unmanageable and he faced the possibility of being declared bankrupt. Okay. The next one, Mr. B. Mr. B balanced his monthly budget, okay, but he hardly has any saving for future needs and retirement. Okay. Mr. B managed to balance his income with expenditure, but has no extra money to spare. He cannot buy a house because he does not have enough money for the 10% down payment. If you want to buy a house which costs 3,000 ringgit, 300,000, okay, at least you have to prepare 40,000. Why? For the down payment and other payment that you need to do, like such as booking, such as you have to pay the lawyers, you have to pay the stamping, you have to pay for, there's a lot more, okay, there's a lot more that you need to pay. You may have to pay the agent, so all those things, okay. So because of that, okay, he will face financial difficulty when he retires. Mr. C balanced his monthly budget, tries to spend wisely, and he allocates 10 to 15% of his salary for saving and investment. So Mr. C used his saving as a down payment for a house and a car, and still has money to spare for investment. Based on his monthly saving and investment, he should be able to retire comfortably. Okay? So cash flow management is how you manage, spend, and invest your money can have a profound impact on your life, yet very few books teach these important skills. Okay? So many focus on making money, which is important. But what is more important is managing what you earn in order to ensure financial success. Why? Okay, we will know why later. Cash flow management is the process of monitoring, analyzing, and adjusting your personal cash flow. Okay? So your personal cash flow is made up of two main components, which is income and expenses. Okay. So proper cash flow management ensure that you always have sufficient fund to pay expenses, which will put you in a good cash position. A budget is a plan for managing cash flow used to estimate future income and expenses. Okay, and a budget also helps you to develop a saving habit. So without a saving plan, it will be harder to achieve your financial goal, such as buying a house or a car, pursuing further education, or even building a retirement fund. Okay. Okay, so this is the container. Okay, container of our cash management. Sorry, of our cash management. So this is the income, okay, which is divided into active income and also passive income. Okay, active income is derived from your employment or business venture. Okay, the moment you stop working or doing business, your active income stops. Okay, you have no money from your active income. Okay, passive income is another type of income. It is derived from your saving or investment. Okay, passive income is received regardless of your employment status. Okay, so for example, during masa bekerja, you manage your fund very good manage that you can buy 2 more houses. Okay, you buy your first house, then you buy your second house, and you buy your third house. The second house and third house you buy at a strategic location, so that it ensure it always has tenant, can be tenanted, being rented out, every month. So even though if you are working or not working, you will still get rented from your house, the second and third house. So that is one of the passive income. Or you put your money in ASB, for example, okay, ASB. You put your money in ASB. Okay, after 1 year of banking account, okay, accounting account, so the dividend will be paid into the account. Okay, so the dividend is actually certain percentage kan, is actually the passive income. Why? Because the money is just sit there, you do nothing for the money, you bukan promote apa-apa pun, you just letak dalam ASB and dia bagi you income. Okay, that is passive income. Okay, so that is the difference between active income and passive income. Okay, fixed expense, the expenses pula is, okay, we have fixed expenses, we have variable expenses, and discretionary expenses. What is this? Okay, the fixed, what are those? The fixed expenses are expenses that are generally necessity. As a necessary, you need to expand. Okay, the amount are normally the same every month. Example are housing loan and hire purchase installment for your car, rental payment if you do not have house and you rent, okay, and also insurance premiums. Okay, this is fixed expenses. Okay, variable expenses are expenses that are generally necessities but varies in amount according to usage. Okay, example are food. Okay, you makan banyak, you kena belanja banyak lah kan. Okay, clothing, you pakai baju banyak, you kena beli banyak lah kan. Okay, utilities, you malas tutup api, you kena belanja banyak lah kan. You malas tutup kipas, malas tutup aircon, you kena belanja banyak lah kan. Tapi kalau you menjimatkan elektrik, okay, you menjaga, or you kena bayar less, and also you jaga environment, of course lah, that's another part of it. And essential household item. Okay, discretionary expenses is optional expenses. Most of it are items which are considered non-necessities and nice to have. Example are dining out. Bukan tempat alang-alang. Seminggu 3 kali or every day pergi Sushi King. Ataupun mana lagi? Seoul Garden. Or asyik pergi ke KFC, McD setiap hari. So that is not necessarily expand. Okay, branded clothing. Okay, instead of you boleh beli baju RM50, you beli 200 satu helai. So that is also not necessary. And entertainment. Okay, so it is advisable that you save at least 10% of your income every month. It is even better if you can save between 15 to 20%. Japanese make it as a habit to save 30% from their income. Okay, because this will translate into more money for your future. Okay, so always pay yourself first. Okay, pay yourself, bukan beli barang untuk you. Some people say reward diri. Reward diri is membeli barang branded untuk you. That is reward diri. Yes, you can buy one if you can afford it, but the rest is not necessary already. Okay? Save at least 10% of your income. That means the real pay for yourself. Okay? Make your saving automatic through a salary deduction scheme or other similar arrangement. Okay? And set meaningful and significant goals to motivate yourself to save. You can set short, medium, and long-term goals. Okay? After having saved off the first 10% of your income, gradually challenge yourself to save a little more. Okay? And every windfall means that every time you get an extraordinary income, suddenly ada bonus, okay, for example, okay, such as a bonus or cash gift, put part of it into your saving account immediately. If you get a pay rise, keep to your current standard of living and put the additional money towards your saving. Okay, you need to have financial emergency fund, okay, which is 3 to 6 months of your basic expenses. Kalau sebulan your expenses is 3,000 for example, so you mesti ada at least 3 kali 3 9,000, okay, or 6 kali 3 18,000, even better, okay. So it is for unexpected medical expenses, repairs, okay, unemployment, okay, natural disasters such as flood, okay, accident or death, okay. So this is guide on cultivating a saving habit. Okay, so this is to balance the balancing of your income and expenses. Okay, make sure you balancing your budget. Okay, so this is income from your salary or confirmed regular income. Okay, and earning from investment. Okay, if you have investment, for example, rental, part-time earning. If you do part-time job, okay, this is your part-time earning. And the extra will be the bonus or unexpected earning. Okay. Your expenses is the necessary item, which is the urgent and important. For example, okay, food, accommodation, children's education, transportation, and all those things. Okay. Important item, not urgent but important. For example, saving and insurance. Okay, nice to have item scheduled to be purchased this one. For example, new furniture, new TV, okay. And this is the item reschedule for future purchase. For example, vacation, okay. So this is the, you should balance your income and also expenses. So guide to managing your budget. List all basic necessary expenditure. For example, food, rental, children, education, and so forth. These items are necessary, but always find ways to spend wisely and economically by choosing good value for money product. Okay, the food, the rental, the children education. So you good value for money. Then list important and urgent items and look for cheaper but quality alternative. List items that are important but not urgent and must be included. Okay. Then, for example, insurance, saving for children's education, saving for emergency and retirement fund. So you need to list all this, okay, every month and then calculate it. Okay. List the next one, list items that are nice to have but not needed and can be postponed. For example, car accessories. Yang ni yang selalu datang nombor 1 kan? Okay, sometimes, some people. Okay, house decoration. Okay, ini juga selalu datang untuk perempuan. Okay, ini untuk lelaki. Okay, selalu datang nombor 1. Dapat je duit. Oh, boleh tukar rim. Okay, that is masuk dalam list yang not needed and can be postponed. Think of delayed gratification where money can be saved and used for greater gratification in the future. Okay. Major purchase always have recurrent expenses that must be considered. For example, if you buy a car, okay, you need to buy also, there will be a petrol, maintenance, depreciation, breakdown, repair, okay, and then other things, okay, insurance, okay, road tax, and so all those things are all the expenses. And sometimes a good second-hand car is a better option than buying a brand new car. Okay, always consider the alternative available for all purchases so you get the best value for your money. $1 saved means $1 extra income for you. And try to allocate about 10 to 15% of your income for saving and investment. And impulse purchase should be avoided. Nak beli segera, sekarang kena bayar. Okay. Okay, as a seller, I do understand. We normally, one of the way to close deal adalah to urge customer to pay. Kan? Okay, why? Because sometimes kalau kita, hari ni je, this is the 31st December ni, last day kita punya offer. So you kalau tak beli nanti harga dia akan naik. You dah jimat berapa dah ni, okay? Okay, in the financial, meaning that like for example okay, kita akan selalu baca, okay, you can save 30%, saving 30% by buying our product today. Like for example, katalah dia jual mouse. Okay, mouse kita yang lama masih lagi cantik. Masih lagi cantik and mouse ni sangat-sangat bagus. Why? Sebab dia gaming mouse. Okay, so dia ada 30% hari ini. Gaming mouse kita yang sebelum ni pun masih okay. Baru je beli last month. Okay, so kemudian hari ni last 30%. Dia cakap you can save 30%. Okay, by getting the mouse today. Okay, last day of offer, something like that. Ayat dia bunyi gitulah. Ikut ICA semualah yang kita buat offer tu kan. Okay, urge the customer to pay. Okay, this is also our job as a seller. Okay, so okay, from the financial point of view, okay, that is actually not saving 30% but spending 70%. You have to think like that. Okay, for a buyer, for a customer, you have to think like that. Okay, not saving 30%. Why? Because the mouse, we are not need, you do not need the mouse. We already have the mouse, a good one. Okay, we do not need another one. Okay, we are not saving 30%, but instead we are spending 70%. Okay, so if you are calculating like this, so the impulse purchase won't happen, basically. Okay, unless you really need it, your mouse already broken, you can't use it anymore, and you ada kelas dah segera nak buat assignment something, then it's okay for you to buy. It's considered like necessary item. Spend more time to look for additional information on a product before making decision. And you may delay or postpone buying a product or service. You must remember that a trickster always push you to decide quickly to close the deal, like us, what we do. Kan? Plan for income growth. In short term, you may want to do overtime. Okay, selagi you muda, cari duit. Okay. Jangan lupa yang Islam beribadah. Okay. Part-time work or give weekend tuition. Okay. In the long term, you may want to further study or acquire skills to improve work performance so you can improve chances of getting a promotion. Be creative and keep looking for opportunities to get an additional income. And a good marketing skill can be helpful to exploit your marketable strength. Is your problem more about income or expenditure? Okay. Generally, it is easier to manage and control expenditure than to find an additional income. So, senang ke susah nak jual barang? I ask you. Senang ke susah nak jual barang? Senang ke susah? You want to sell a product? Senang ke susah nak suruh orang beli produk you? Senang ke susah? Jawab. Ya, betul Izzat. Susah. RM10 nak dapat pun susah kan? That's why lebih senang spending daripada getting earning kan? Lebih senang spending. Okay, not everyone is certain, of course. It's not easy. It is not easy to sell, basically. Okay? Money flows like water, that is flows out, not flows in. Okay. Okay, so it's not easy. So that's why, okay. That's why, okay. We therefore look for ways to reduce expenses and always buy good value for money product and services. Okay, so this is the budget and cash flow statement. Okay, this is the budget. Okay, your budget for example. So this is what you need to prepare. Only put the item which is applicable to you. For example, you don't have salary, no need to put. You get other sources of income from mama and papa. Okay, so letak. Okay, and you don't have rental, for example, you duduk rumah mak you, okay, tak payah, you duduk rumah parents you. Housing loan installment, of course, adakah yang dah beli rumah? I don't think so. So, you don't have to put it, but put the things that it is applicable to you for 1 month, okay? So, you're budgeted, and then the actual cash flow, okay? Okay, borrowing basic. Okay, if you need to borrow, why borrowing and about all the borrowing. So this is the basic of the borrowing. Why do I want to borrow? Okay, when you borrow, you need to ask yourself, what is the purpose of the loan? Keep in mind that you should only borrow to meet your needs and not your wants. Borrow nak pergi holiday, tak payah. Borrow nak beli sport rim mahal, tak payah. Borrow nak apa lagi? Yang tak perlulah, nak beli nak beli barang-barang yang tidak diperlukan, no need. Okay, borrow for productive purpose only and for something that you really need but do not have enough cash to pay for. For example, you nak beli kereta, so you kenalah buat loan. Kalau you perlukan kereta, takkan nak jalan kaki kan? Productive purpose means borrowing to invest in quality asset or appreciating asset. Okay, avoid borrowing for unproductive reason, which are mainly supporting lifestyle costs. For example, you nak borrow kereta, nanti kita tengok. Okay, can I afford it? The next one, borrow within your means, within what you can afford. You should only borrow an amount that you can pay back comfortably, tanpa ikat perut, tanpa ikat perut dan tanpa memotong expenses you yang necessary. For example, instead of anak you boleh makan makanan berzat, anak you kena makan telur setiap hari. Okay, bukan I cakap telur tu tak berzat, tetapi you beli semua makan telur setiap hari 30 hari. Ataupun makan Maggi saja setiap hari 30 hari. Sebab apa? Sebab tak ada duit nak beli lauk lain, nak beli sayur, nak beli buah, nak beli nasi, nak beli beras, apa semua tak cukup. So tak boleh. Okay, jangan korbankan benda yang necessary for unnecessary thing. Okay. And okay, it is recommended that your total monthly repayment debt to income ratio should not exceed 40% of your net monthly income. After this one, deduction of tax, EPF and so. Okay. My record clear. This is if you want to borrow, so the bank will check. Okay. The bank will check your past track record on repayment. So, your past track record on repayment of your early existing loan are looked at to determine the type of, what type of borrower you are. Okay, if your repayment record are not satisfactory, your chances of getting a new loan may be slim. Okay, so the tip for borrowing, ideally, it would be good if, okay, you do not have any debt. Yes. However, debt is almost a necessity in modern living. So, people incur debt through credit card, house purchase, car purchase, or loan for business. Okay, debts are acceptable as long as you can afford to regularly pay back according to the fixed schedule. So, there are good debts that will help you to increase your wealth, such as a debt to pay for an asset which can generate income to pay itself. Okay, there are bad debts that can ruin you financially, such as debt to pay for a luxury car that you do not need and cannot afford. For example, you mampu beli kereta Proton Saga saja, but you nak pakai Honda City. So, you loan dengan banyak, okay, because you hanya mampu Proton Saga, you nak pakai sebab you nak tunjuk you orang kaya, so you actually it will lead you to bad debts. Okay, and the ratio of your borrowing divided by your asset is called gearing ratio. It is fairly safe if you have enough asset to cover the amount you borrow and your monthly income is enough to cover your monthly installment. And safe gearing is acceptable, but over gearing is dangerous. Okay, and suppose your monthly income is reduced and you cannot afford to pay the required sum anymore. You can ask the lending institution to reschedule the loan so that payment period is extended over a longer period and the amount of monthly payment is reduced. So seek help for the credit council, okay, and management agency, which is AKPK. And many debt problem occurs because of impulse or uncontrollable purchase through credit card, which leads to debt piling beyond the capability of the borrower. Okay, failure to pay can lead you to being blacklisted and prevent from further loan. And the worst scenario is that legal action could be taken against you by lender and you can be declared bankrupt. So as I said just now, there's more and more people 30, early 30 and below 30 is then declared bankrupt nowadays. Okay. So the debt that you borrow comes with a specific interest rate. Borrow from those that offer the lowest rate. Okay. A term loan of 7% per annum is definitely cheaper than a credit card rate of 18% per annum, or a loan shark or rate of 10% per month, which is 120% per annum. Okay, you must be a good borrower by paying your debt. Okay, failure to pay your debt is going to ruin your credit rating and reputation. Okay, common mistake and pitfall in your personal financial management. The following are the common mistake, which is failure to plan, no financial planning, no objective, no strategies to increase income, no budget, okay, no saving and no investment, okay. And planning is a must in financial management if one wants to achieve the most with the least amount of resources. So otherwise, the best opportunity will be overlooked. Strength, energy, and resources will not be effectively utilized. Okay. And the second, no financial discipline. Ini memang sangat banyak. You are inclined to make impulsive purchases, have uncontrollable credit card spending, and live beyond your financial capacity. Good character and financial habit are the foundation of successful financial achievement. So one must learn to be thrifty and only spend on affordable necessities. Being disciplined with spending is crucial to achieve financial objective. Okay, if you have poor saving and investment strategy is the third pitfall. Okay, mistake. A good saving and investment plan will augur well for the future financial well-being of a person. So to save, okay, you need to make yourself disciplined. The saving and investment can provide for children's education or for emergency medical needs. And he may need to buy medical and accident insurance coverage also. And investment may enable one to get good returns. And at the same time, it is also hedging against inflation. One way to invest your money, a good one, is buying gold. Okay? Why? Because gold is free of inflation. Okay, gold is free of inflation. Manalah mampu, madam, nak beli gold, kami baru student. You save sikit-sikit cukup untuk beli 1 gram, you beli 1 gram. Okay? Okay, then save lagi. Cukup untuk 1 gram, you beli 1 gram. Tak kira lah, let's say 5 bulan 1 gram atau 3 bulan 1 gram pun is okay. But the inflation will not involve. Buying gold is actually a better or the best way to invest. Okay. A better way lah, to me, a better way to invest. Okay. And the next one is poor borrowing decision. A person has ample opportunity for borrowings when he has good financial income. And such opportunities to borrow should be used wisely and prudently. Okay. Why? Of course, the opportunity will always come. Okay. It is an opportunity for one to leverage through borrowing to buy valuable, profitable, or useful assets such as car, house, or land. These are also forms of investment that enables one to build his or her asset. Okay? And poor borrowing decision to buy something that costs a lot of money with minimum or no financial return. For example, okay, you beli kereta mahal. Okay? You perlukan kereta. Yes, correct. You perlukan kereta. Okay, everyone perlukan kereta. So, nak pergi kerja, ulang alik. Okay. You beli kereta. You mampu kereta Proton Saga tetapi you nak juga pakai Honda City, for example. Okay. So, you beli Honda City. This is, you borrow. If Proton Saga, you beli only berapa saja. And a good second hand Proton Saga is very cheap now. A good second hand Proton Saga, I can say, a lot that you can find very cheap. Okay. Compare dengan you beli Honda City. Okay. Which is, it will incur your debt. Okay. It will, add on your debt, which is, this is not necessary debt. Okay. Sebab you nak apa? Increase your lifestyle. Okay. So, this one can drain financial resources and in the long term may make a person bankrupt. Okay. So this is the summary and any question? Any question about the topic? We have finished our lecture basically. Okay. No, you don't need to provide your receipt, Joanne. No need. Okay. No salary is other. It's not for your business, it's for you. Okay, the FM is for you, not your business. Okay? It's not for the business, it's for you. Financial management. Okay? So you need to kalau you list down your spending and also your income lah from. Okay, Daniel wants to ask. Okay, about portfolio, what is the question? If you can on your microphone, you can ask.
I want to ask about the portfolio first. Do we need to include all receipts and proof of payments? Like
yes.
Everything?
Yes.
So if we have 30, then we have to include all 30?
Yes. Correct.
Okay. And one more about the social media. Yeah. So my friend said that it's a minimum of 10 soft sales and hard sales. So do we need to post? Do we need to like screenshot it, all 10 of it?
Oh no. No, you don't have. Okay, I will prepare the link so that you will post. You will paste all the link, or you can prepare a document. Okay, with the link. Okay, to the social media. So I just click and then I'll go to the social media thing.
All right. Okay, thank you.
Okay. What 10? What 10? Minimum is 10. What 10? Oh, the soft sell and hard sell. Soft sell and hard sell means that you ambil, okay, dalam you punya portfolio tu, you ambil daripada setiap orang punya your group kan. Seorang ada 5 orang. Okay, 5 orang. Setiap orang kena buat satu hard sell, satu soft sell kan. Okay, so kali 5, 10 lah. So you copy every soft sell and hard sell from every member. Masukkan dalam portfolio tu. Ya, minimum 10. Bukan you kena buat 10, no. The whole group. I kira for the whole group. I told you already, the member soft cell and hard cell, okay, yes, because this is cannot be exactly the same. Okay, cannot be exactly the same. You ubahlah sikit-sikit, okay. Ubah ayat, janganlah ada 2 saja, lepas tu terus semua orang copy yang tu. Okay? Yes, can. Can. The same product, different writing. Yes, can. Yeah, sure. Boleh, Rebecca. Okay. Anyone else need the QR code? Sorry, yeah, the QR code. The one group, yes, yeah, no, okay. I prefer you make a document with all the link. Okay, with all the link. Okay, I prefer you make a document, okay, with all the link to the hard cell and soft cell. So I just click and click, and I just go there. Okay. Okay, is that okay? Wait, I prepare because I restart the computer just now, so the QR thingy hilang. I need to reopen it. So wait. Okay. Okay, habis dah for the QR code? Okay, so different products. So each person put a different the soft sell and hard sell for their product. Okay. Yes, I do understand is that yeah, Semenanjung memang sembayang habis lambat sikit. Yeah. Okay. Alright. So this is our last class basically. Okay. So I want to say thank you very much. Okay, and saya minta maaf banyak-banyak if let's say I ada banyak buat kesalahan dengan you all, and saya halalkan ilmu yang you bagi pada you all, semoga bermanfaat dan you all boleh gunakan kepada faedah-faedah yang seterusnya. And then I nak ucapkan best of luck for your exam, okay, and also make sure that you all jaga diri and study smart, okay, and make sure also you all score for this, not only for this subject, for the other subject also. And I really hope that we can meet again, and I may dapat group you all untuk TMF 2034, okay, which is database concept and design nanti, which is your second year, first semester. So I don't know whether I will be assigned to teach the subject or not, or if I teach the subject I may get your group or not, so I don't know, but we may see again in the future. And also the next one will be the human computer interaction, okay, so I also teach that subject, so probably we will see each other again in the future. Okay, so untuk you all nothing, so everything saya dah maafkan, everything saya dah halalkan, and I hope that I can give a good result or good mark to you, because I want all of you to be successful. Okay? Okay, so hope to see you in the future. So 4 p.m. already, so I'm leaving you guys. Okay, welcome. Okay. Yes, okay. Happy New Year. Okay. Happy New Year. Okay. Have a great year ahead. Okay. Everyone, I doakan dapat Dean's List for this semester. Okay. 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 Bye-bye. Assalamualaikum. I'm leaving you. Happy New Year. Yes.